day one here in Kansas for wheat harvest. Didn't get an early start today because of getting the girls ready, but I got to go out and hook onto a header and drag it down to the shop. Here's a new Holland CR 9060. Getting this fuel in. Let's go out here to the shop and see what we got going on out here. Morning.
We got ourselves a predicament.
We got a predicament. Catching shit on fire in here with the welder.
Yeah.
So my brother Justin here. Say hi, Just.
Aloha. We're in Hawaii today.
Oh, we're in Hawaii today because of the heat.
Yeah.
So you could see this auger has seen better days. So this little angle iron deal here is supposed to be on that header, and you can see it's been all up. So I'm gonna heat and straighten that out. Doing here is heating up this edge. I got that straightened out over there pretty good. There's a little funny wampus, but we gotta pull this little lip out and get it brought in. So I got it kind of straightened out. I think it looks all right. It's not supposed to be a perfect 90. I got the header good enough, and we spun it on the combine, and it's running pretty true. So Dad's already out there with the big combine, and hired man's taking the little combine, the old TR96 out. I'm grabbing the tandem here, and gonna go grab a sandwich real quick and then head over to the field. To the first field. See around here there's a lot of wheat. Some of it's already cut over here, some cut.
On the outside, you know.
Yep.
See, now you can really see that. See here, this is the strip.
Yep.
See, it's yellow.
Yep.
And see, then here's the next
Yep.
one.
And everywhere they put too much fertilizer down, it's down on you.
Mm-hmm.
Did it just grow too much plant, or is the head even bigger too?
No, made more plant.
Yeah. So waste of fertilizer.
He needs to
Get over a little bit.
move to the left some, Jess.
So what we gotta do here is we gotta go through the lake, around, and then go way in, and then we'll come back around the dump. Getting a sample. It's a good thing child labor laws don't apply to farmers. Watch your head, Gigi. Did Nana show you, Isa?
Yeah.
All right.
And I told her, I said, when that gets in there and if we overfill it, what happens? And she says, it's all down.
It goes all mess. So we got to climb up this here, get to the top, and look down in there and count how many rings down from the top we are, so we can estimate basically how much more room we got. Here you got a little manhole door. See that lever? You go in here. I don't know if you can see in there or not. See the grain, the wheat piled up. And we are 2 rings down, I think. Well, we switch roles again. Truck driver to auger wagon driver.
don't talk you off.
And so I'm to set my speed, and he's gonna go faster and slower to fill me up because I'm getting full. And he's almost out of grain.
Hi, Jason.
We have to pull away, and then we head back to the truck to dump this. So this cart holds right at 600 bushel, basically a tandem load. Looks like Dad's got a load on his combine, so he's gonna go dump on the semi right away. And then I'll top the semi off. Between his combine and this auger wagon, we'll have probably pretty close to a load. And then we'll jump back in the semi and start heading back. Give you guys a glance at what we got going on here. So you can see the auger wagon has an auger. Goes up. I'm dumping grain into the trailer. Right now I'm going between the second and third bow. So we had our first breakdown of Wheat Harvest 2021. The old combine keeps dying on us. Looks like it's just kill solenoid and it's not holding, so we're gonna use a little piece of baling wire, tie it up, and then run position. You won't be able to shut it off from the key, but you can climb up and do it. So I'll show you what we're gonna do. No. So you can see here, here's the kill solenoid.
Yeah.
And what it has to do is pull up on this and hold it.
Yeah.
But the primary coil is dropping out. So we're gonna tie this thing up in the run position, and then whenever he needs to shut it off, he'll just have to untie it. So you can see here we got it kind of jerry-rigged. We're gonna see if it holds the coil. Yep. So the coil should pull up when the starter is, and I'm hoping that wire. Seems like it did it. So it's day 3, and as we put out a little short last night. It started storming right at the end of the night. We finally got everything home around 10:30. But obviously that means we're not going to be cutting today. Last night I said, or yesterday I said that the kill solenoid on this old combine quit working, so we wired it up and got it running. We're going to run it down to the shop now and see about getting some new parts for it. So it's day 4 here on Wheat Harvest. It's actually the 3rd day we're going to be cutting wheat because yesterday it rained quite a bit. So had a nice little break. Right now, I'm getting the 75E here. Going to get the windows washed on it, get the auger wagon serviced up. We'll catch up with you a little bit later on today and let you know how things are going. Thanks. Pulling up to the field here. I got first combines sitting here. Going to get them parked up so you can get to it. Opening up this field. Basically we cut out an area so that we have places to park stuff, and then we'll take the sample, whatever we cut, back to check the moisture content. It's my view right now looking out a Cat Challenger 75E. Got that nice big yellow hood. Dad coming up in his combine. He's got his 3/4 lights on, and we're gonna unload as we head north here. Sure is pretty down this part of the country. So what I'm doing here is we're trying to move the unloading point for this combine around the field. So I'm watching that upper corner there. That'll be the first corner that grain starts to spill over, and as soon as it's about ready to, he'll start unloading on me. But that way we can push the unload point to the western side of this, which is in direct alignment with the truck that you can see over there. That way I'm not tracking clear back and forth over this field, packing the dirt. So that's what we're doing here. But this is basically what it looks like when you're unloading on the go. It's just driving along here, letting it all go into the auger wagon. It's kind of a neat shot there with both combines. They're running up one narrow strip, cutting it out. finishing this field out. So it's day 4 of wheat harvest, and as you can see, we're still cutting wheat. We're getting close though. So this field that I'm standing in is done, but the field across the other side of that waterway that's right back here, they're cutting on it, and we can't get the trucks over there to unload, so we got to cart the grain across the waterway and bring it in to load on the trucks here. Well, it's the last day of wheat harvest in 2021. Today we've got half a dozen little patches to go. It shouldn't be too bad. It's just a lot of moving. Every time we go into one of these little patches, we got to take the head off, but we're wrapping it up. And so I want to show you a little bit about this property here that we're on. You can see here's another little patch. We were over on the patch over there on the other side of that creek. 3 creeks join in on this property and make just a whole bunch of little patches. I think there's 4 total patches. This next one here, we're going to cross the creek to get over to it. It's a pretty impressive climb to get through the creek. And nice and slow right here. So there's a rock layer that you got to climb up over, and it's not exactly a super highway on smoothness. Well, the tractor's down in the bottom. See, there's the creek. Climbing up to the rock layer now. Feel the tractor raise a little bit. Whoa! Broke over something. We're to the crest of the little meadow. Here's this back patch. There's where we went down through. So this is absolutely the last field of wheat to cut in 2021. This little bitty patch, they actually just got through cutting this little patch here. Had a little dilemma where the old combine blew out a tire, and then the new combine actually had a sprocket and chain brake, or a chain brake on it. And so we were down for the last 2 hours trying to get machines up and going to do 7 acres of wheat. So just crazy how it all works out. But luckily, last day of cutting,